there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. It's Sunday, which means we got brand new legends in the game, so let's go ahead and go through the promo, talk about the new cards. We got some good ones, some actual college legends. This is something that I've been wanting to see, and they've done it pretty well over the last couple weeks. Desmond Howard last week. This week, we got an LTD Charlie Ward, Jadeveon Clowney, and Mean Joe Green. We'll go through the whole program, though. We're going to start with the solo challenges. I was kind of hoping that we would see the next free token in these milestone rewards, but unfortunately, they are not there yet. So every week, we get new solos that feature the two set players, and like I said, this week, it's Clowney and Mean Joe Green. You play through the solos, you earn milestone stars. The milestone stars are going to give you various rewards. The main thing that you're kind of striving for, and it's going to be a long run here, we start out with these memory tokens, and you can basically trade these in. When we get over to the sets, we'll talk about it. You can trade these in for lower overall legend cards that, you know, it's not the greatest reward in the world, but as the year goes on, as we get more legends and more solos and milestone rewards, you'll eventually be able to earn tokens that will give you a free hero, not a champion, and that's where I don't really like it, but it is free content at the end of the day, and you can use those hero cards to potentially build out a champion set. We'll take a look at everything there. So try to keep up with the solo challenges. They don't really feel ultimately rewarding right now, but in the long run, I think they'll get better. It would be nice if maybe they threw in some extra coins here outside of the 1,000 coins that you can earn. So those are going to be your solo challenges. I'm checking this on the fly, but I'm going to assume that the Season 1 Field Pass did update with new legend objectives. Let's see. It did not. I don't know, for whatever reason, I think they didn't add any last week as well. They just totally stopped with the XP here. If you've been keeping up with your daily objectives and knocking out, you know, everything else that's available, like I didn't do all of the in case you missed it set objectives here, the Ultimate Alumni stuff that came out a couple days ago, I haven't completed those, and I'm still sitting at level 50. I finally unlocked that free 87 overall Harold Perkins Jr., and, you know, we're pretty close to level 51 here. We'll probably get it this week because usually on Mondays, the Season 1 tab gets updated, and also in case you miss it in conference stories do, but I do think, and we'll find out tomorrow when the content schedule comes out, I do think Ultimate Alumni, Conference Stories, and in case you missed it, might all be coming to an end. And Season 1's almost over. We got like a week and a half left, so you got more time to finish up this Field Pass, and then everything here goes away. And I'm really hoping for Season 2, we see something that's a little bit more involved. I think the biggest difference to me right now, grinding-wise, between Mutt and Cut, is that we had just this one Field Pass with a bunch of objectives to work towards for basically a month, whereas in Madden Ultimate Team, you got a Field Pass for Season 1, you got a Field Pass for Legends, you got it for Season of Boom. If you had early access, you got it for the Ultimate Preseason promo. It just feels like there's a lot more to do compared to Cut right now in Mutt. So we'll see what happens in Season 2, but focus on getting this Field Pass finished because level 50 gives you that free 87 overall. Level 51 gives you a Season 1 token that will upgrade one of your 84 overall Season 1 players up to an 89 overall. So some good things to look forward to, and hopefully we get some more information on Season 2 very soon. I'm going to change direction away from the Legends really quick here because I loaded the game up today and I didn't load it up yesterday afternoon, so I don't know if I'm late on this information, but if you happen to subscribe to EA Play, you may have earned or saw these Loyalist Packs pop up. I have no idea what's in them, but I figured, you know what, we're doing a video, let's go ahead and open them up, and it does look like it's a fantasy pack. First round is going to give us a bunch of 75s and 72s, and then second round is going to give us, come on, give me a blue animation, we get a 76. So that didn't feel very loyal right there, EA. Let's try the next one. They have different colors on the packs too. I don't know if that means anything. The verbiage on them is exactly the same. I'm going to breeze through the first round, and you guessed it, terrible cards, 2 76s and a 72. And the final card, no good animation. We got a blue card. We got an 80 overall Ultimate Alumni. I guess not terrible, but I think that's if you subscribe to EA Play, you might start to get those packs on a monthly basis. They do the same thing for Madden Ultimate Team. Now, let's talk about the brand new cards. We got some good ones. Charlie Ward, like I said in the intro, I want to see more college legends, and if you're around my age, you know Charlie Ward. He was him back in the day. This man was nasty. So, new best quarterback in the game. Hard to tell here. 86 speed. He's faster than Josh Allen for sure. 86 throw power. The accuracies are all there. I think this is a really good looking card here, especially when you add on the +4 speed compared to Josh. Their accuracies, I think Josh might be a little bit more accurate, but I don't think it's enough to notice a difference on the field. Now, pricing wise, this could end up dropping the price on Josh Allen. The 2 set cards, which probably won't be overly expensive. We got Jadeveon Clowney. Feels like we get 47,000 defensive ends a week in this game. Not complaining, but it just feels like that. 84 speed, 87 strength. That's really high and good there. 87 tackle, block shed and finesse move really low, power move 86. Solid card, not game-changing or game-breaking, but solid card at defensive end. And then we got another defensive tackle. I'm kind of hoping that this one, let's take a look here. 81 speed, 88 strength, really good there. 85 power move, but only 81 block shed, 74 finesse move. I'm kind of hoping that this one drops the price on that in case you missed it, Jalen Carter, because that was a pretty expensive card upon release. And going by the catalog here, he's still shortly under, or a little under 700,000 coins. So he's still looking pretty pricey. Also, we want to see what Josh Allen's LTD goes down to. He has like 470K. I think if I actually look at the active pricing, he's probably going to be a little bit lower than that. Nope, he's actually above it. So that's something to pay attention to between him and Charlie Ward. And then the Mean Joe Green card and Jalen Carter, those position battles, when we get brand new cards, they always kind of tank the previous card that came out. Now, as far as getting those cards, they've updated the sets the last couple weeks. So let's take a look again here, or not couple weeks, but couple days. And indeed they did. Unfortunately, these sets are just way too expensive to complete. So they did the same thing with In Case You Missed It, with Stories of the Week, with Ultimate Alumni. They now have a set that guarantees you an 87 overall. You still don't get to pick the card that you want. And again, that's something that Mutt does that I love compared to this. But 883 overall Legend players and then 682 players from any other promo. 14 cards into the set. Gives you a random 87 overall Legend. And I don't really think Mean Joe Green and Clowney are going to be like overly expensive. So please stay far away from this set. Since we're getting close to the end of Season 1, it's also worth noting and kind of just bringing it back up with this Tim Tebow card. In order to get this card, you're going to have every single non-LTD Legend. And if you go into the search filter for every set every card that's in this set, it's going to specifically point in the direction of a specific Legend. Now, I don't know how many more we have to go, but I think we can go ahead and guess now here, because this section within the set points to Mean Joe Green. If this one gives us Clowney, we only got 2 more Legends on the way. These final 2 slots down at the bottom right, they're going to say they can't find anything here. So again, if you go to any one of them here, and because I have this card, Max Crosby, it would allow me to put it into the set on this one. But collecting every single non-LTD Legend from Season 1 will give you the 90 overall Tim Tebow. And it looks like next weekend, next Sunday, a week from today, will be the earliest that people can earn this Tim Tebow card, right before Season 1 ends. So it's going to be a very expensive card and a very expensive set to do. But one thing you might be able to look out for is, like, Max Crosby is not really an expensive card, very productive for me. I don't want to get rid of him, but you might see some of those older Legends, and I'm not saying go investment crazy on them, but you might see some of those older Legends creep back up in price next weekend when people realize that they can get this Tim Tebow set done. And we talked about those collectibles like the memory token and whatnot. If you go through the different sets for the 85 plus overall Legend champion, you can trade in legacy tokens. They basically take the spots of these. So I don't know how they're going to adjust these as we get higher in overall, but by the time those legacy tokens are obtainable, like, nobody's going to want an 85 overall card at that point. And the memory tokens, which are the ones available right now, you can substitute those for these slots if you want an 82 overall Legend, which, 82s at this point are kind of outdated now that we're seeing 87 and 88 overall cards. I think we see one more week of those overalls, and then Season 1, we will probably take a jump in +1 OVRs on both the limiteds and the set cards or champions. Pack offers pretty straightforward. For slightly under $100, you have the Legends Volume Bundle for the very reason that I just explained. Because Season 1's coming to an end, we're going to see an increase in overalls. I would highly recommend avoid spending money on any of these bundles right now, because these cards are not going to have a long shelf life as far as, their relevancy as they do right now compared to a week or 2 away. So save your money. It guarantees you a champion, but the likelihood that you get stuck with like an 85, 86, or 87, I really should say 85 or 86 overall Legend would be really bad, because some of those cards are under 100,000 coins right now. If you want to take a shot at the Legends Volume Pack, go for it. you do have 5 plus 80 over, or 5 80 plus overall legends, and then 5 70 plus uncommon players. For the amount of cards that you get, this one seems like good value because you're kind of giving yourself a couple different shots at maybe pulling something higher. You do have a 70% chance at an 83 plus, which is actually pretty good, and then a 20% chance at an 86 plus, which isn't terrible. I mean, I've seen worse. So this pack, actually not too bad, but definitely stay far, far away from the $100 bundle. Just way too much money to spend right now. And there you have it. So again, I think those other promos might come to an end, but with 1 week in between that, or this week in season 1, maybe they give us more content. I'm not quite sure. I guess we will find out tomorrow when the content schedule drops, but those are your legends and your content for today. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.